Join the CR revelation with New Holland and Apple Farm Service. The famous twin rotor combine is now the world's highest capacity combine. Save on fuel and lower grain loss with the IntelliSense combine automation system. Stop into your local Apple Farm Service to learn more.
Welcome back to In Ohio Country today, and joining me now is Kent Holmes, marketing manager from Apple Farm Service. Kent, the crops have been in the ground. It's almost time for harvest, and harvest clinics are one of the important things that you do to help our farmers take it to the next level.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. One thing that we do, and we're excited to bring it back, we had to take a year off of it with COVID, but we're really excited to be back with it, is our annual harvest clinics, our combine clinics, our header clinics. Just a great opportunity, a free event for any farmer out there who has a red combine, a yellow combine, if they have a Drago head or a MacDon head, to come on out and get all of the tips and tricks you need to know to make sure that you're going to be ready to hit the field this year without having to be down in the field with less breakdowns.
Well, let's talk about the experts who participate and are the instructors during these clinics.
Of course, you can always ask the experts here at Apple Farm Service, the techs who normally work on your combine or have stopped out in the field. But to add a little bit more value to it when you come here, we always invite the regional service experts to each of the brands that we carry. So we'll have the Case Combine Specialist come out. We're going to have New Holland Combine Specialist come out who service all of the kind of the Midwest area. And then we always have some precision specialists come out to help with your precision questions on your equipment. And the same thing goes with the Drago corn heads, the MacDon heads. We always have the local expert come out, the service rep for the whole area that have kind of seen and heard every story out there when it comes to your branded head and your branded combine, to make sure that if you come with specific questions, they can help you with that too.
You know, technology doesn't always change every year, but it changes enough that our farmers need to know how to maximize their profits. And that's what these experts can do at clinics like this, right?
Yeah. The clinics are set up where the majority of it, about 80-90% of it, is going to be about servicing your equipment. So things that you can do at your own shop, at your own farm, different wear points, things to look for, things that, and it's nice to have reminders to make sure. Of course, you can always go through most of it might be in your manual, but it's nice to have someone walk you through the combine and the head, and here's some things to look for. And then we also spend some time on best practices to make sure that when you're running your equipment, here's what we recommend. If you have certain crops and conditions, this is what we recommend, just to make sure that you get the most efficient use of your time when you're out in the field, and also just to make sure that you kind of stay away from things that might cause those wear points to wear out a little bit faster.
And when those wear points do wear out, and something does happen in the field, it's always nice to have Apple Farm Service there making sure that you can get them back up and running as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's true, and it's beneficial, these clinics, to Apple Farm Service here as well, because we take a list of what our specialists, our combine specialists that comes out, and our header specialists. What are some changes to this year on maybe some of these new model combines, or things that they've noticed, wear points that maybe have been going out faster than others. So we know, Apple Farm Service, to make sure that we order enough stock in that when it gets to harvest season, that you're not going to be stuck out in the field and we're having to order back ordered parts. That we make note of what we need to order in Apple Farm Service to make sure that we have plenty of it when harvest gets here.
And these clinics are also a good time for our farmers to maybe even get behind the wheel of some of the new combines that are out there, the new machinery, the new iron, and get a feel for what they could expect if they want to purchase something new, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Now, don't be afraid. A lot of times you hear clinics and you think it's just for the absolutely newest. But no, if you have an old combine, if you have an old series Case combine or old New Holland combine, or one of the original Draper heads, the old 70 series, or even before that, or one of the first Dragos, come on out. It's focused for all. But yes, we always have the latest New Holland combine, the latest Case combine, and the newest model of the MacDon head and the Drago head. That way you can see some of the changes for it, some of the things that they're updating. You can see kind of which way that they're going in the future. So that way, if you have any questions on your equipment, whether you're looking at maybe updating it, it's a good time to get all your questions answered for that as well.
And another new thing is a new member of the Apple Farm Service family, Washington Courthouse. Let's talk about Washington Courthouse first, and then talk about the locations for these clinics.
Yeah, that'd be great. And so some of you might know we've just acquired a new location. It was a Baxley Tractors sales location, just their Washington Courthouse location. Their other two are still the same, but we acquired the Washington Courthouse location back in April. So this will be the first harvest season we have with the new store. And an emphasis we really had for that location was to make sure that we really support them on the service side, that we really give them a backbone when it comes to harvest. So we have put quite a bit of investment into new service vehicles, into adding to the service staff, having more service technicians, trying to get you just so that way when we go into harvest, you're going to have more success and being able to rely on us if you live in that area.
Yeah, so the clinic dates once again?
Sure. So they're going to be happening, it's actually the week of Labor Day. So it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, September 8th, 9th, and 10th. On the 8th, that Wednesday, is going to be at West College Corner. We'll start the day off with Case IH Combine Clinics. We'll break for lunch, and then we'll have a MacDon Draper Clinic, and then a Drago Clinic. And that'll be Wednesday, the 8th, at College Corner. We go to Thursday. Thursday is going to be here at Covington. It's going to be kind of a full-day event, but broken out. So we'll start off in the morning with the Case IH Combine Clinic. We'll break for lunch, and then we'll have MacDon Draper Clinic and a Drago Clinic. And then we're going to switch over to New Holland Clinic. And then during the New Holland Clinic, there'll be a light dinner served. And then finishing up on Friday at the new store Courthouse, we're going to start with the New Holland Combine Clinic in the morning, break for lunch, and then we're going to have a MacDon Draper Clinic afterwards. So try to put them between 3 out of our 5 stores, so that way if you live in between, it wouldn't be too much of a drive, and that way all our brands are covered as well.
And one of the nice things about coming to an event like this, or at least a clinic like this, is the food. These guys treat you right. So it's always nice to be able to come and have the camaraderie of fellow farmers, but also learn something new about what's happening with these particular products. And I guess you're looking for a little bit advance notice too because of the food product, right?
That's true. We don't want you to go home hungry. That's for sure. So just to make sure that doesn't happen, plus to make sure we have a seat for you too. If you're interested in coming to a combine clinic, to a header clinic, and just to emphasize for you, it doesn't matter. If you bought it from another store, if you bought it from an auction, if you bought it from your neighbor down the street, it doesn't matter to us. We just want to have you here to make sure that you know on your combine, on your Drago head, on your MacDon head, that you're aware of what to look for, and especially the servicing side. But yes, if you're interested in coming, please, if you could call into the Covington store, and that number is 937-526-4851. When you call, you can just hit 0 for the operator. It's Amy. And you can just tell Amy that you'd like to come. We're pretty low-key here. Or you could also do it online. You could go to applefarmservice.com/events. You could go that way, or if you just go to applefarmservice.com and find the events tab, you can go on there. You can RSVP. You can even put your email in there, and I'll email you a couple days beforehand because I know we get busy. So, yes, we're not going to leave you hungry. We want to fill you up with your bellies and fill your brain up with some knowledge on your combines as well and on your heads.
And I just want to underscore the word service in Apple Farm Service, because it's clinics like this that mean more than just servicing your product. It means making sure you're doing the right thing on your farm. We'll be back with more in Ohio Country today, right after this.
No one likes downed corn, but it happens, and when it does, you can't afford to lose any more yield. Pick up lodged or downed corn with the aggressive Drago Corn Head, available at your local Apple Farm Service. Longer and more aggressive gathering chains translates into the ability to pick up downed corn that sits lower to the ground.